we talked about it briefly, but just the strategy. What are your thoughts on the strategy that Willamette tried against you guys?
Well, I mean, they did what they felt they had to do. I mean, you know, talking to their coaches after the game, they said that that's what they felt they needed to do. And, you know, like I said, we don't care what kind of strategy, you know, another team employs against us. I thought our kids had some tremendous poise tonight. They kept their composure no matter what adversity they faced. You know, they stood there for the whole second quarter, but, you know, they stayed strong. We had a 4-point lead. We went in at halftime up 4-0. You know, and then at some point they needed to come at us, and you know, I thought our girls did a great job of, like I said, keeping that composure, keeping their focus, and finishing the game through. And you know, we got a little shaky in the fourth on the free throws, but you know, we hit them at the end, and you know, and I thought, you know, I couldn't be prouder of these girls to stay that mentally tough.
How hard was it to be the composure in the first half when you're having to sit there and wait for them?
Like I said, we were up 4-0, so they had to come to us. I mean, didn't bother me. I mean, kept our kids out of foul trouble, you know, and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, like I said, at some point they were going to have to come at us, and, you know, they did. But, you know, I thought at the end they weren't ready to make shots either because they'd been standing around for a half. And so, and so I thought that played into our favor as well.
What did you tell your team when they started to do that? Obviously, the girls told me they weren't expecting it at all. So what did you tell them how to defend against that strategy?
Well, I don't think any time you're coming into a championship game you're expecting that type of strategy, but you know, we had something in place in case they went to a stall. We actually worked on it today, and you know, we went to the trap there in the end of the first quarter, and we actually got a turnover and got the ball back where Mercedes had the unbelievable bank shot from the incredible angle there at the end of the first quarter, and that put us up 2 possessions, you know, the 4-point lead. And like I said, once you can get a 2-possession lead, then you're in the driver's seat in a strategy like that, and they have to come to you.
What do you think of the strategy? What do you think of the strategy to do this?
Like I said, they felt.
First things first, the way that they played the game, what do you think about that strategy that they did?
Well, I think when teams play like that, I basically think that they can't play with us. They do that to try to, you know, try to make us break down and really just not focus.
Did it take you guys by surprise? Were you expecting it at all?
We weren't expecting that at all.
It didn't work, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, they're an up-tempo team, and I think we were talking to Allison, and she expected them to run. We expected them to try to run past you guys, and they didn't. Why do you think they didn't try to do that?
I really have no idea. I expect the same thing. I thought they were going to run again.
State champion, second time in a row. How good does that feel?
It feels amazing.
Any different because of how the game went?
No, not at all.
Is this the difference between last year and this year? I mean, last year, you know, it's kind of your first time at. You kind of feel kind of normal this year, or how did it feel?
Yeah, I didn't really feel as much pressure as this year. Because last year, you know, we've been here before, so yeah.
What have you guys? I guess when the strategy happened, what do you say to each other? What have you been talking about?
We just had to focus and keep our heads and just go with it.
Have you ever played a game like that before?
No.
No one's ever done that to you?
No.
Were you?
When was the last time you scored 8 points in a game?
I can't even remember. Probably elementary school.
Were you nervous at all when they started to do it? Like, oh man, this might work?
No, I wasn't.
Congratulations. Thanks, Mercedes. Congrats.
Kind of a weird game. How do you put it into words?
I don't know. I think it was just one of those games that we had to grind out, and I think that game was a lot more of us being mentally tough than any talent or anything that we'd worked on in practice. I think it was all in our head, and we had to be strong, and we were.
How does this one compare to last year?
It was a lot different. I think having that one tournament experience under our belt, we came into this game a lot more relaxed, and I could just feel it in the warm-ups. We were just ready to play, and it was just a relaxed, good confidence.
Let me get her real quick. Hang on.
I mean, you know, we talked about it a little early, but to go out with 2 straight, how does that feel for you?
It's unreal. It's unreal to go and finish my junior and my senior year back-to-back state championships. It's pretty awesome.
The way they played, you may have talked to these guys about it, but were you expecting that coming into this game, or did it surprise you?
It definitely caught me by surprise, and I'm pretty sure it caught the rest of us by surprise. We were ready for an up-tempo game, and because Willamette in the past like to run, and so we were ready for an up-tempo game, so that was kind of surprising.
What do you think about the strategy? It didn't work, obviously.
Yeah, you know, different things on us, and so we're used to seeing some weird stuff, so it's just another game.
Your last high school game, do you wish you got to play a basketball game in your last one?
It wasn't really about the game tonight. It was just about getting to spend this last game with my girls, so.